Hey guys, welcome back to Spirituality with Gabriella. I trust that if you were guided to this video today, this message is for you. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is don't stray. Don't stray from what you know to be true. And there are two messages coming through in this reading. The first is that you can trust what is true in your heart and soul, not what other people are saying, but instead what is true in your heart. And then secondly, you can also trust that you know your reason for being here on earth. And Spirit is wanting to say your purpose and your mission on earth is not something that you need to over intellectualize. You don't need to go into like a million different thought loops about it. You can trust that you are here for a purpose, and it is a simple purpose at that. And what they're saying is it can be as simple as showing others that they deserve a life of freedom, or that you are here to spread love and light. Like, that is technically very simple, but within that simplicity, there's a very deep undertone of complexity. And it's kind of like the more simple you can trust your mission is, the more complex and nuanced it really is when you look under the surface, if you get what I'm saying. And so Spirit is saying, don't worry too much about like, am I on the right path, or am I doing the right things, or even to an extent, am I investing my energy in the right places? Because as long as you are showing up with an open, pure heart, and you are being the channel and the vessel, you can trust that you are living your mission. Okay. So I'm also like getting this energy of somebody who has come into your life recently. I don't really know who this person is, to be honest, but I'm just seeing them like flying in, and Spirit is saying that this person has also caused you like a little bit of pause or confusion. So whoever you're thinking of, just trust that that is the person. And so right now I'm pulling some cards from the Radiant Wilds tarot deck. This is my favorite tarot deck. And I don't really use tarot much anymore, but I just want to show you these cards because clearly this person is in your life for a reason. And based on the cards I just pulled, there's something really significant happening here. So the first thing I'm hearing is this is not meant to be like a quick journey. This is an unfolding, and you can trust that more details are going to be shown to you over time, but you kind of need to hang in it. And they're showing somebody in a hammock, and you just need to hang where you are right now. And if you feel confused or you feel like you're searching for details, know that Spirit is kind of slowing things down so that you can truly be in the present moment. And it's nothing any like more sinister than that. They just want you to be present right now. Sometimes when we are the character in our own novel, it actually doesn't benefit us to know the outcome. And that's why they're not even like giving me a clear outcome with this connection, but they want you to know that where you are right now is a good place and you can be present in it, and you don't need to like tumble yourself into the future, because then you'd be speeding something up that is not meant to be sped up. And that is a really loud message from Spirit. So, okay, now let me show you your cards because they're actually really cool. So you got the Two of Cups. So what I'm hearing getting this card is that you and this person get along really well. There's like a symbiosis, and there's a lot of natural synchronicities around this connection too. I feel like this person has come into your life kind of recently, like at least over the last 2.5 months or so, and they're more of a prominent presence in your life than they were when you first met them. So maybe they were like a friend of a friend or a stranger or something like that. But anyways, the message here is slow, not fast is best. And this person can be even more important in your life, but the way to make that happen is to trust the journey and let it unfold, as opposed to gunning for the outcome. You also got the Hierophant. Whenever I see this card, I know that there is some greater lesson that both of your souls have signed up to experience together. And so what I'm hearing here is you are teaching one another, and they are teaching you patience, and you are teaching them deeper levels of compassion and openness, especially around their heart. And I feel like this person is a little bit timid or reserved when it comes to opening themselves, opening up, sharing their vulnerabilities, really shining their heart forward. Whereas you are fine with that stuff, but you are a little bit like anxious attachment style is something that I'm feeling, and I am too. So, you know, it's totally fine, but I'm seeing that in your energy field, and spirit is asking you like loosen your grip. And they're showing me someone who's like gripping tightly onto something, and spirit's just saying like loosen the grip. That's what you're meant to learn here. And when you loosen the grip, the outcome comes faster anyways, and you're able to manifest things that you've always desired and dreamed of. So that is the clear message coming through. We also do have the Ten of Pentacles. And so the Ten of Pentacles is a connection of great prosperity. It is prosperity when it comes to wealth and abundance. It's also prosperity when it comes to how you two kind of meld together over time. And spirit is showing me like, imagine that when you're blowing glass, it's like these two pieces of glass are malleable right now, but they're fusing together. And so if this is a romantic connection or even like a business partnership, I see more melding and more fusing in the future, which is really good. So that is an interesting message that wanted to come through in today's reading. And I promise you, I did not know that was going to come through until it just flew in just now. So very interesting. Okay, there's also an energy here of like, you feel ready to step forward, you feel ready to do the thing. So for some, it's like you're ready to be in a relationship, you just want it to happen, or you're ready to put yourself out there, you know, you just want to go. And spirit is showing like all of these animals that are running really fast, and it's almost like running on the Sahara, like really, really, really fast, like you're going in. And at the same time, spirit is saying trust that this is like a birthing process that's happening. And I want to show you the card because this woman is literally pregnant, and we could say like about to give birth to something really, really great and big. There is a very intense like divine feminine lunar energy here, and so when we see that lunar energy, the message is like hold a little bit longer and trust that one day you're gonna wake up and be like, okay, it's happening today. And until you get that feeling of, okay, it is happening today, this day, this day is going to go down in history, then you are safe to let it unfold, to wait, to incubate, is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of magic around this too. So whatever it is that you feel ready for, whether it's like relationship, business thing, whatever, there's magic here. There's this energy of like spirit is co-creating with you. And it's funny how they communicate, but I'm seeing this like pot that's being stirred, almost like a cauldron, or like imagine that spirit is making a soup and helping you create that. So yeah, I'm getting an energy of magic, also like sensuality. So if you are feeling ready to be more expressive, more sensual, more embodied, know that that is coming to you as well. Okay, the other message I'm receiving, which feels very important to me, is this thing, this outcome that you've been seeking, it hasn't come yet. And because of that, you are being like stretched and you're being guided to expand in other areas of your life that you wouldn't otherwise focus on. And so it's kind of like, okay, let's say it's a relationship. Spirit isn't giving you a relationship right now so that you are developing personally and spiritually, you're being stretched, your capacity is growing, and the reward is, oh, you're going to get the relationship and feel really safe and whole in that. I see an energy of abundance all around this reading, and so it's like a lot of money is going to be coming to you, and also a lot of like emphasis around you, especially over the next like 3 to 4 months. It's like more eyes on you is something I'm seeing, and spirit is circling you with light. And so part of this incubation process and birthing process is like you're being protected before the big launch off. And it's kind of like, imagine that you're a spaceship. You wouldn't want to just shoot up to space and, you know, get there and deal with the crazy lack of gravity, right? You would want to prepare, you would want to have all your supplies. That's what they're showing me. And so this is like the final preparation before your blast off. We did get the prosperity card, rose gold. Again, a very divine feminine energy coming through here. So this is a very positive reading. All of these cards are very, very positive. And interestingly, I just want to show you, do you see those circles around that woman? That's like literally exactly what spirit was showing me clairvoyantly, and I didn't even realize till right now. There's an energy of Be present with what is here. Trust in the divine magic that is truly unfolding all around you. And also, I'm hearing something about allowing yourself to descend during this time. When I say that, what I mean is descend into your body, descend into connecting back to Mother Earth. Like, don't spend all your time in the higher planes, also descend so that you can really ground what's happening. I'm hearing as above, so below. And so it's kind of like this outcome that you are seeking, it's already done in the higher planes. Like, it's done. You don't need to worry about that. So now descend, like go down, and you're safe to go down. You're safe to ground into your body. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card and then we will close for today. Yeah, bravery. Yeah. Okay, so this energy, it's kind of like the Fool in tarot. First of all, you can see she is shining her heart forward. This is like yoga terminology, but I love using it because when you lead with your heart, everything else falls into place, truly. And it's only when we don't lead with our heart that things actually get kind of messed up. But here she's like jumping off a boat. And so she's being brave, she's leaping. And Spirit is preparing you for this leap is something that I'm hearing. It's not something that you need to do like right this second. You are gonna know. You're gonna wake up on the day and you're gonna be like, ah, today is the day. And it's kind of like that energy of people that go viral on social media. Like they wake up and then, oh my God, they have millions of views. It is that energy for you. And so especially with the Ten of Pentacles and prosperity, major abundance, not just emotionally, but very much financially too. Lots of abundance coming to this group. So what I want you to know is you may even be receiving abundance in the form of like an inheritance or like a large amount of cash deposited into your bank account. This is also a message coming through. If this is something that you've been manifesting, it's on its way, is what I'm hearing. And I do have to clarify, it's only if you have been manifesting that. If you haven't been manifesting that, maybe start, because the energy is really good for you to get that. But especially if you've been focusing your mind on like abundance and wealth and prosperity consciousness, then the money is already on its way. And what Spirit is saying here is you can expect that you are a frequency match for that money, so it's gonna start flowing in. Okay, so this was today's message. We covered a lot of ground in this reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you are curious to work together more deeply, I have a 6-month coaching program, Dreamweaver. It starts in October. If you enroll by the end of this month, you are going to get a discount. This coaching program is all about learning how to connect to your spirit guides, learning how to channel, learning how to actually manifest your dream life. I have used my life as an experiment for manifestation. That's how I ended up in this house, in this relationship, this engagement with my business. Everything in my life has changed because of the principles of manifestation. And how I teach manifestation is not what you see online. Yeah, sure, there's like some overlap if you can imagine a Venn diagram, but manifestation is an art and a science. It is very detailed. When you really understand it's like a formula, that is how you actually start to manifest real 3D change in your life. So if you're curious, all the links are down below. You can always reach out to me on Instagram if you have any questions or just want to learn more. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye.